Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Andrew from Stop Money Lizards. Today we're going to be talking about the FOMC, just making a small brief comment on what went on yesterday with Jerome Powell. The Fed have announced that they're going to raise interest rates by 0.25% and given the impression that they're going to raise by another 0.25 in March. Other than that, Jerome Powell seemed pretty adamant that he wants 2% inflation, and currently it's sitting at 6.5% inflation from 7.1%, which is an improvement because we were sitting at 9.1% June of last year. So that's at least it's coming down. Cool. So let's just jump right into the price. So before we just discuss what's going on with the price, I think it held on pretty nicely yesterday on the announcement. It actually started to break out from this area over here, which is positive. And I would say it needs to get above $24,700. Once it does do that, then sort of I think it could well on go up to 30K. There's nothing stopping it to go up to even 38K. So that's on the daily. If we look at the weekly, we can see how we are on a 4 above a 3 bullish week. I'm expecting to see 5 more weeks of upside as per the TD sequential indicator. If we look at the CMF is coming up very nicely. We're getting bullish divergence on the CMF. You can see the price is coming down and the CMF is starting to push upwards, bullish divergence. We're coming up to the 0 mark, which we haven't been at since February of 2022. If we go back to a situation where we were here in the past, we're just breaking out of this area over here, which was super bullish. There's no reason to believe that this upside of price is going to end. I'm pretty sure that we have a good opportunity for more upside. If price gets rejected in this area, then I would say we're likely to come back down, touch these levels of 22K USD. Then maybe start making our way up, which is fine. Also, I had a look at this pattern on our Discord channel. It's an interesting one. It's just a fun chart pattern where basically we made 2 or 3 lower lows, we made 2 equal highs, and this looks a bit like a bullish megaphone pattern. The last time I sort of saw this play out was a giant one between August 2019 and June of 2020, where we had 1, 2, 3 lows. We had 1, 2, 3 highs at the top to make this somewhat bullish megaphone pattern before then sort of having a breakout, slight back, and then making the final breakout. If we take the total amount we broke out, that's 476%. I'm not saying this will happen, but if it does, that would take us up to 130K, which would be super fun. So that's just a fun prediction we can keep an eye on. I just want to have a look at some on-chain metrics before we end this video. As you can see here, the MVRV Z score is just breaking above 0. So it's suggesting that the accumulation phase is now complete. The last time we were in this level, just above the 0 level, Bitcoin price went on a nice run up. Last time we were above this level, Bitcoin went on a nice run up again. And the same happened over here to take it up to new highs. All very interesting. Cool, so that's the MVRVZ score. Now if we go to the FIAN index. So I don't really look at this index, but coming up with material for these videos is a challenge. So I decided to look at it. We're currently at 60%. Now the FIAN Greed Index is an index which basically analyzes the sentiment in the market. We are at extreme fear, prices are very low, and we're at extreme greed, euphoria is high. Now we're at 60%, 60 on 100. So I wanted to have a look at where we were at 60 before. And actually we were at 60 not so many times in the past, but we were at key moments in the chart. So in 2019 April, we were here, circa 60 at 62, and then we broke out. We were at 60 at the breakout of this level, and there have been some really good analysis videos on our Stop Money chart Twitter accounts showing that we feel that we are in this area right now. So we have this move to the upside, which is mimicking this move to the upside. And also the fear and greed is similar. It's in the 60s. Then it goes up, comes back down until we come to here, 61. So the next time we see a 60 was actually the breakout of that megaphone pattern, which we saw just now, which is similar to this downside. Lower lows, same highs, lower lows, same highs, with now a 61 somewhere over here. Here. So we had a 61 here, and then we broke out to the upside. So my point behind showing you today the Fear and Greed Index chart is that 60 seems to be a point of breakout for the price of Bitcoin. So that's positive news, I think. This is the net unrealized profit. It basically plots the sentiment of the market. So the last time we were in euphoria mode full on was in 2013 when we had the pump, 2017 when we had that pump, which was true. And then we touched it over here in March of 2021 when prices were somewhat high at 55,000. So now where are we? What it's suggesting now is that we are at the hope fear phase. Now the hope fear phase is, if we go to the cheat sheet, we last time had analyzed and we had said that sort of where are we in this psychological cheat sheet? Are we at the disbelief sucker rally? Maybe. But what it's suggesting, that chart, is that we're actually at hope. Hope/fear, you know? I mean, fear because we don't know, we can't go down. Hope because price is going up and isn't falling as sort of we might be expecting it to fall. You know, like which is all positive. Finally, I want to have a look at the S&P. S&P has now clearly broken out of the resistance line, which it had been forming as early as December of 2021. It had 1 touch, 2, 3, 4. Now finally it's broken up to the upside. It seems like the market feels that the worst of the interest rate hikes is over, which is a good sign. It got above this resistance line of 4,000 and is now pushing to touch that 4,251. So I'm just going to raise this up. That will beat it. Raise this up here. Next target is the S&P hitting this level. Now, keep in mind, obviously, that price has to prove to us it wants to go up. So if we do hit some resistance at this level, it's not the end of the world. We can have a slight pullback and then push through it once again. We also know that once the S&P is going up, Bitcoin looks good to keep on rising. This has been your update from Stop Money Lizards. My name is Andrew. This is financial advice. Please join us on Discord. We've got a really fun community over there. And please let us know in the comments what you think of these kinds of videos. I read them and I'm really grateful for all your comments. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.